Welcome to Relic RPG. Relic is a free tabletop role-playing game that I have spent the past year designing, illustrating, and testing with the help of my friends in this growing community. Relic started as a series of experiments while I was working on other gaming projects. I was trying to answer questions like, can I make an RPG where characters are fun to play from level 1? How can I make combat that feeds into role-playing decisions? Can I put things into game mechanics that would help game masters tell better stories or engage their players more? Eventually I had the core of something that I thought was fun and unique, and things kind of snowballed from there. Once I decided to develop Relic further, I decided to make it free. This is a pushback against some, what I see as extremely destructive trends that are starting to creep into the tabletop industry. I can't stop billion-dollar corporations from trying to funnel all of us into digital AI-powered cages where they can milk us for the most microtransactions, subscription fees, and loot boxes possible because they told their shareholders that we're under-monetized. What I can do is use my skill set to create something that doesn't fit that paradigm and make it available to all. The entire Relic system lives on the website. There's no paywall, there's no loot boxes, there's no subscription fees, there's no battle pass, there's no microtransactions. You don't even need an account to explore the system in its entirety. If you're a third-party creator or a home brewer, Relic is for you. Whether you want to make free supplements for yourself, your friends, or the public, or if you want to do a commercial project with bigger aspirations, Relic is going to go under an open license that makes this available and free to build off of the system in any way you can imagine. Right now I'm looking at either putting it under the Orc license, which is kind of specific to this industry, or a version of a Creative Commons license, which is a little bit broader. I'll make the final decision on that when Relic is in more of like a 1.0 finished state and a little bit further along, but right now that is the plan. Relic is free to use, free to play. That doesn't mean that it's free for me to make. If you like the project, you like what you see, or you just believe in what I'm trying to do here, there are a couple of ways to support me. I've got a Patreon, we've got a Ko-fi page. Either of those work for, subscriptions or one-time donations. That's great. I've also got an Etsy store where you can buy hats and shirts and mugs and art prints and some other cool stuff. I just added a ton of really cool stickers and pins and things onto there literally this morning. So you can check that out if you want to get into some merch and find some cool things. I'm also a fantasy author. My novel is called Tattered Pawns. There's a hardcover, there's a paperback, there's an audiobook narrated by Nick Mercer. You can pick it up on Amazon, you can pick it up on Kindle, it's on Audible, it's in a bunch of places. That's a great way to support me and what I'm doing. And looking ahead a little bit, I'm working on bringing some Relic-related stuff to life. There are going to be print copies of the book. This is a prototype here. I'm extremely happy with how it turned out. This is a little starter pack version for players. There's going to be a GM guide. There'll be maybe a more expansive hardcover book in the near future. I've got prototypes here for some really awesome skill cards I'm really pleased with. These are going to be coming out, so if you play a particular class and you really like it, you want to have some skills reference on your table, that's a great option. They come in these cool boxes with some nice artwork on them, so that's fun. We'll have a GM screen that'll probably come with packaged with some of the books and things, so this has just got all the handy reference material if you're running a game. Things on the back that your players might ask you about relatively frequently so they can just look. None of that is necessary to play the game. We've been playtesting it for months before any of this came in. But if you like physical stuff that's valuable to you, I'm happy to explore ways to do that, and that really helps us support and keep the lights on and all that good stuff. If you want to help out, but you're not able to spend any money at this time, that's okay. Liking this, sharing it, showing it to your friends, to your gaming group, asking your local store about it, even bringing it up when your favorite content creators are talking to their community and you're interacting with them. Say, hey, have you checked out this system? All of that is a great way to help. Like, share, subscribe, blah, 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 all that stuff. But anything that helps me get the word out. I'm a one-man team, my reach is limited, and I am a designer, I'm an artist, I am not an influencer. Anything that helps get the word out is a huge help to me because it lets me focus more on this. Relic is very much about the TTRPG community. If you're a local game store, I want to talk to you. How do I get Relic into your spaces and onto your shelves in a way that works for you and helps your business? Because I think game stores are a hugely important part of the community. And, transitioning to this digital world and subscriptions and all this other stuff, I want to talk to you guys about how to make this good for you and help both of our businesses kind of continue into the future in this next stage. If you're a content creator, a podcaster, a media type person, and you want to talk about Relic, you want to ask me questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'd love to chat with you. And if you're a player or a game master and you want to get a game going, same offer. I'm a one-man team. I see everything that people communicate to us eventually. Even when I say us, I'm talking about me and my volunteer playtesters, who are mostly my friends and family, and our awesome Discord community, some of whom are regulars, jump in to answer questions when they can, but as far as the actual team goes, it's me. If this is your first time hearing about Relic, thank you for checking it out. If you've been along for the ride for the past year, thank you for sticking around. I have a lot of plans for how to improve Relic going into the end of this year and the beginning of next year. There's a lot more stuff I want to do with it. I'm excited to keep building Relic into all it can be, keep creating new stuff for you guys. Adventures and modules and settings and stuff are coming. That's all on the roadmap, as long as we can keep this thing going. Obviously, more classes, more monsters, more items, more content are constantly coming out on the site as I'm able to complete and test things. And another thing I'm really excited about looking forward is working on tools to help you as game masters and as players tell your own stories, build your own worlds, have your own adventures, and find ways to have the Relic system empower that and make that easy and fun and memorable for you. I hope you and your friends have as much fun playing Relic as I've had making it. There's lots more to come. I'll see you around.